Hello traders, welcome to another educational video. On this time I'll be sharing my thought process on how I trade the AMD, that is accumulation, manipulation and distribution. So the first thing I do is identify the first rule, and you know I usually love rules-based systems because they are really systematic. If something doesn't pie up, then it's just not setup worthy. So the first thing I do is identify, rule number one is identify the manipulation. So in this case, we can clearly see that we've been consolidating here. The market has been collecting orders from both sides and consolidating. So the manipulation happens when price closes slightly above the trading range and does not continue, but instead in a single move wipes out all the stop orders, in this case of those that were on the buy side. Now this is a manipulation. The market simply fools traders into thinking that it's moving in one direction, only to wipe out all their spots, their stops, by moving in the opposite direction in a very strong bearish move, as is the case here. So once I identify a manipulation like this, then the next thing, rule number two, is I have to find 50% of this manipulated move. Okay, so with my fib, I'm going to draw the fib down this side here and find 50%, which I already did, which dropped me around this area of 1.16134. Okay, so what I'm looking for after this is a confirmation around this 50%, okay, around this area, that price has no reason to continue upwards. And in this case, we received the confirmation as being a double top with a strong bearish movement. Okay, so now I have this. Now I know that price has no reason to continue moving upwards, and by that time we are probably around this area here. Okay, so now with my fib again, first I found 50% of the manipulation, and now I'm going to find 50% of this pullback. Okay, however, I'm going to be measuring the pullback in the opposite direction, that is from top to bottom. Okay, so much as it was a bullish pullback, I'm going to be measuring it from top to bottom in order to get my my profit objective, which is somewhere here around 1.14570. okay, so once I have this, then I'm going to go to the extreme and then wait with a sell limit order. So whether it's a sell limit or a stop or order, depending on where price is located at that point, you're going to find your optimal entry, which could be 50% or 61 or whatever percentage you determine as your optimal entry level. And then of course your fib will give you your take profit, and that is where you get into the distribution phase, which is usually a very strong, very impulsive move, which clearly we hit in this case here. So I'll just go over the rules one more time. First, identify the manipulation. You can only identify the manipulation after it has occurred. So if price breaks out, pulls back and then continues, then that is not a manipulation. That now becomes a continuation. Okay, so what we're doing is we want to find the manipulation. We want to let the market show us that it has manipulated something. Okay, so we have a strong bearish move and then activated the sell stops that were just resting below market, below the trading range. We've taken them out, so we've taken out both sides of the market. However, from the manipulation, we know that the market intends to push further down. So what are we going to do? After finding a 50% area and confirming that price has no reason or no intention to push further up, then we use this pullback. We use this pullback to find our optimal trade entry or trade entry price. And then same tool is going to give us our take profit, and then we can set our stop loss just a few pips above the original 50%, and then have our objective here, and then go have a beer and wait for your trade to play out. So that is how I trade AMD, the accumulation, manipulation and distribution. So if you like this video, hey, please give it a thumbs up. That helps so much with the YouTube algorithm. And remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you get notified every time I post such related educational content for your personal consumption. If you haven't joined our trading community, then the links are in the description. Please join the Telegram group. The Facebook groups and channels are all in the description there. And yes, let's have fun, trade together. Wishing you guys a blessed weekend. This is King saying peace, adios, out.